if somebody is thinking of strategically defaulting, like we saw on mortgages back in the Great Recession, it's not going to work. I mean, eventually you're going to have to pay it. Eventually somebody's going to want to buy a house or buy a car.
The clock has run out for now, and it's time for millions of college grads to pay up. Their first student loan payment in about 3 years is due October 1st. That's because the government no longer has them on hold due to the pandemic. In tonight's special Money Saver report, we ask the experts how you can come up with this money when times are already tight.
It sucks. Like, that's as plain and simple as it is. It's scary, and I wish that it was different.
She's not the only college grad who feels that way about the government resuming payments on the student loans it has issued.
I still owe over $8,000. I'm not able to pay $8,000 out of pocket to be able to go to school now.
If you don't like those numbers, wait until you see your payment slip.
As an undergraduate on the federal loan side, you're looking at about $245, $275 a month in a new payment if you don't sign up for IDR. If you're a graduate student with graduate and undergraduate debt, you're probably looking about $500.
If you are a married couple where both of you went to graduate school, your loan payment may be the same as your mortgage payment. That's if you don't take advantage of what's called IDR, or Income-Driven Repayment Programs. They are offered by either your loan servicer or the U.S. Department of Ed. How do you sign up for one?
It's best to go on www.studentaid.gov and use their calculators that they have there and see what programs you actually qualify for.
If you don't qualify for those programs based on your income, you still have other options to help you manage your student loan payment.
So what you want to do is consolidate your federal loans into one payment if you haven't done that already. And if you do that, you'll be able to extend the term, which will lower the monthly payment. It'll also help you from a credit perspective of getting a better credit score.
Make sure you are paying your loan with pre-tax dollars, which Wallace says you can do.
There's a little provision buried in the CARES Act, and that permits the student loan repayment of $5,250 per tax year in pre-tax dollars. Very few of the corporations are offering it, less than 10%. Go to Human Resources tomorrow, ask them if they have the program. If they don't have it, tell them to sign up for it. It's in the CARES Act, and it's in the IRS code, section 127.
Next, you need to take a good hard look at the terms of your loan and your budget.
We can't make a plan until we actually understand what's going on in our financial lives. So even if it is uncomfortable, and it undoubtedly will be if this is something you have not looked at for a while, I do need you to sit down and get honest with yourself without the shame and judgment, and then start putting a plan together.
When it comes to your budget, experts say you need to look at everything, even something as small as an extra DVR cable box.
Sure, it's maybe only a $4, $5, or $6 a month savings, but when you find a little bit of savings here and there, it really adds up and can give you some extra room in your budget to put towards your student loan payments. I would also look at your insurance premiums. Have they gone up over the years?
Warrock says you could see some serious savings just by switching companies, and all it takes is a quick search online. She also says another good place to look for quick savings in your budget is food.
Look at your grocery spend. How much are you spending each month? Are you able to cut back a little? Are you throwing food away? I would recommend adopting a meal plan strategy. Also, try to cut back a few takeout orders each week. It's going to help you save a lot each month.
Once you've figured out how to come up with the money for your monthly student loan payment, make a plan to keep that plan in place.
There's Mint, Pocket Guard. These would be really good apps to use to track your budget moving forward, because they link all your financial accounts and bills in one place. So it just gives you a snapshot of how you're doing each month to make sure you're not overspending in any one category.
One final note from the experts: make sure your loan servicer and the U.S. Department of Education have your correct contact information to make sure you don't miss any notices.
Good tips there, Dawn. For more resources to help you manage your student loan payments, which are coming right up here, go to our webpage, fox32chicago.com.